Coach, some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore.
Yes,
There's a scene a short time ago the Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Let's go.
If I'm not mistaken, Jared almost beat that nigga.
Jared beat.
I don't think Jared beat that nigga.
Jared beat.
This is Joe Mixon, fourth in the NFL in rushing last season. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
White.
Oh,
61, matchbox, white. Rush in.
Now Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Here we go.
bro, you gotta leave the chat, bro.
Now they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He just side left, and then he said, "When Call of Duty drop, I'm on y'all ass." And he said, "Fuck Call of Duty, fuck you, Connor."
Oh yeah, I seen. Fuck y'all niggas lead the shit.
Mixon with a first down carry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
What the hell that nigga going?
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is 4
Yeah, why they call that nigga
Make
Steve?
the plays that
Just
are in
'cause he
front
had
of you,
Steelers.
keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
So the Tim Bain won a game.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
That nigga's so sorry.
Bowman there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync, otherwise your quarterback gets hit.
I like taking.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Man, I need
Check Mike 54.
They go play action with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
56, the Mike boys, 56. Check.
Jackson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver.
He can remove that too.
Defensively, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20.
Was it a slam? Was there a little stop in the middle of the route?
20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
How I get rid of the damn tattoo?
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to, will step aside.
Then you got a backup.
Let's go. 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 Check. 22, check. Over. 22.
Bruh. Can't remove tattoos.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Which one of these plays?
We ain't giving up nothing today. 56. 56. Check.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
There we go.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
That's wrong. Yep.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I
What?
think more than he can handle. Nigga TJ Green smack into Joe Mixon.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Every time I hear that thing, I get another load.
Another load.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
Well, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Towards the end zone for Brown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Always coming out in this one right here. Whenever we think they're going to come out a single back and run the ball. On the play we coming out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second down coming up. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second down coming up. On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and long.
Marlon Pickens.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And some space here. The 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Joe Mixon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Terrific running there to start the drive as that's going to go for 15 and a quick first down as well. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson going for Metcalf on the deep.
Oh, that's a hit.
For the football, wow. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good, and then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 6 yards. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs, but he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing, and keep in mind 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Play action. It's Jackson. Forced out to his left. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
It's really a
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Reset.
Like 12. Stay hot! Stay hot!
Mixon with it. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hey, gun. Charles the mic. It's a party now. I got you. Let's go one more.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Like Tony Pollard, get his superstar.
Well, Tony Pollard got 1 carry. No, he got 2.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run with Mixon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Oh, how the question is.
Stop your body. Like 12. Hey, gun. Check Mike 12. Mike 12. White.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They run for it with Mixon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races down the right side.
Whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Push him back.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
His brains be there.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of
Hey,
the
Mike, the nigga had a good drive going. We manned up. Hey, Dante Pettis broke off Jimmy Smith. Earl Thomas came back later.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Target. 21.
On first down, Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. Potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season.
I see why niggas get the
season of giving, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
To throw again, Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
I feel bad for niggas coming in and
he'll go out of bounds right
man.
around the 40. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2.
Oh, get out of here.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw again. Flush to his right.
Oh, he picked it.
He got it. One that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's crazy because he actually
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
21.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mixon. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, gun. Banjo.
Now Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Cover everything at the sticks first, Sibo. Everything goes.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate, and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Front. 56.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
56 to Mike. 56. Mike's 56. Crunch time, defense. 56.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Jackson, options out left.
That was Jay.
He will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. This one from 48 yards away. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and excited
rare.
is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You can put it if you need it.
Check 13. Check 13.
Jackson, options out left. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson buying time to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own.
Oh, I thought I called it.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I got this.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Back back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Bird to return. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 88 yards, as his guys continue to, oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
39-7.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. There he goes, right side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. There's Garoppolo to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
They'll run with Pollard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
In your face.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. That's what he
take up from this season. I'm a little biased.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
The completion good for 3 on 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down.
Because we saw them working out in practice. I didn't know the fuck he said for a second.
They love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Well, these niggas said what they want. Lay him for what? Hey, Craig, I can laugh.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Right, that boy gave me a good one right there. With that wide ahead.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. The Ravens on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And this is incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Here we go. 180. Nick. Safety Craig.
Being loose.
Hey, gun. To the backfield. Motion to the backfield. 5-12.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
What we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here comes the 49ers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes.
You seen him on the cat and dog?
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Then nigga said, your man's literally a rat.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really